Hello, this is Mr. Marvelous. This is wrestling talk. So what are we going to talk about here? We're going to talk about Monday Night Raw first, then we're going to talk about SmackDown Live, and then we're going to talk about NXT, and then we're going to talk about something else. It's interesting in the wrestling world that personalities outside the wrestling world are more interesting than the wrestling, as in ex-members of federations like Vince Russo and Jim Cornette. I'm going to get onto that at the end. I'm going to have a little moon about Wade Keller at some point. So we're talking about wrestling, we're going to talk about Raw and SmackDown and NXT and whatever else I want to talk about. It's my show! So, we have Monday Night Raw. We have a recap of what happened last week between Samoa Joe and, Samoa Joe, Paul Heyman, Samoa Joe put him in the Kalita clutch. And this is like the week after now. So we've been told what happened the week before in case we've got memory problems. So it starts off. So we got Brock Lesnar and we got Paul Heyman to the ring. They're not happy chaps. Paul Heyman basically slates Samoa Joe. And then after a bit, Samoa Joe comes to the ring to face Brock Lesnar one-on-one. Let me say that again. I didn't say it good enough. Brock Lesnar. That's what Paul Heyman says. So we had that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Then, and Samoa Joe goes, kind of headbutts Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar goes to take him down, take down, all UFC style. They have a bit of a back and forth, bam, 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 bam. But all the wrestlers and the security come to split them up. Boring. So that's the end of that, right? This is a little bit of a heads up without a bit of help. So Vince McMahon, and to the people who make the show, don't blow your load at the beginning of the show, because then there's nothing else to look forward to or keep you tuned to watch the whole bloody show. And if you must insist on having a 3-hour show, I suggest that you heed to what I say. You tease a bit of something at the beginning of the show, then you have a bit of something, a bit of talking, a bit of back and forth. And then at the end of the programme, you get the blow off of the touch of the wrestlers. And then you get all the security guards and all the crap going on, split them up. You feed it all the way through the programme. You don't just blow your load at the beginning. Sorry for being a bit rude. So then we have that. And then we have the Drifter to the ring, plucking his guitar. He was that, talking about using wrestlers against each other every blaming week. We all get bored of this. We got AJ, not AJ, what am I thinking? We got Dean Ambrose going against Drifter. The Miz gets involved, and the Drifter ends up winning. Rack, check and roll. Reverse spinning neck breaker, and down he goes. The Drifter gets a 1, 2, 3. Pen. Buggy. There we have No Door, the Scottish little man, and he's got his bloody phone with him, one of them, and his face talking to Alicia Fox, but you can see a big mush on the Titan's one, and basically he's talking about communication or something. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Anyway, she's talking. He's wishing he didn't have to listen to her. Gets to the ring to meet Cedric Alexander. He wins because Aldo's so distracted with his mobile phone with Alicia Fox. And that's a quick finish. with his finishing move. That's the end of that. Then we have White, who comes to the ring. I don't know how he's got the audacity to come out and like use a big odd man promo after every bloody week he loses. He should like go away for a few months. But anyway, Bray Wyatt comes to have a promo or, you know, whatever. Okay, I need a nap. I gotta work up, yeah. Seth Rollins came to shut him up. But the only problem with this is he's going to shut him up. Because let's face it, boys and girls, both of them are a little bit on the boring side at the minute. Well, Seth Rollins is. Bray Wyatt's always boring. Oh yeah, rumours. I got a rumour for you. Well, it's not a rumour, it's been confirmed. This is about the most interesting thing that Bray Wyatt has done in a long time. And I'm not giving him kudos for it. It's just, it's the most interesting thing he's done. He's had an affair, allegedly, with JoJo, who's a ring announcer. And his wife's getting divorced. Well, his wife's divorcing him. So that's a bit interesting. Well, it's interesting for Bray Wyatt. Anyway, let's get back to this. No, let's not. Let's get to the next segment. Then we've got Titus O'Neil. And we've got Apollo Crews, who looks like a happy... Apollo Crews, yeah. Who looks like a happy schoolboy. And he's with his dad, and he's gone on holiday. And Tosawa is in the ring. Not in the ring. He's in the crowd, watching Apollo's Crews go against whoever he is. I can't remember, so it couldn't have been that important. But he won. And then Titus O'Neil picks him up as the crowd, like a little child, because he's quite a big man, he's Titus O'Neil. And he's like shaking his hand and going, and at some point at the show I remember thinking, it's raining yen, hallelujah, it's raining yen. Okay then, alright then, okay then Titus O'Neil. It's almost as cringe-worthy is when you kissed your ladder on the lips in the crowd that time. Shouldn't really bring that up, it's a bit funny though. I'll beat up, it was funny. You got that? Right, times yeah. Then we got a Bailey interview. God, they done with Bailey. God, this girl's bloody buried. She ain't been in WWE Monday Night. I mean, she's only been in Raw for a while, and they've bloody killed all the excitement and all that came from NXT. Basically, she wants to make everybody smile. Well, there's other ways of making people smile. You have to be a wrestler. So, I don't know what I think about that. I'll just leave it there. Oh yeah. For some reason, Graves said he wanted a fag. Sorry, he said he wanted a cigarette. Didn't know WWE were promoting smoking, but there we go. We got that. We got The Miz. He's having a match with, for some reason, he's having a match with Keith Slater and Rhino, simply because he asked them to help him or something. And they've turned around and said to him, no, we don't want to help you. Okay then. And then go, well, we're going to have a match with you. If there ever was a reason for having a match, that wasn't it. But there we go. So The Miz, he's got a bear from last week. He's his tag team partner. And for some reason, even though The Miz has brought him with him, or he's come to The Miz, and he's helping him win the match, he decides to get all suspicious. And he thinks the dude in the suit is Ambrose, which it isn't. But then there's a switch done, a switcheroo, boo boo boo. And then the bear is Dean Ambrose. And yeah. It's not that interesting, is it? I don't remember who won. I don't think it matters. Right, we've had no Roman Reigns and we've had no Finn Balor. Right, so we got the main event of the evening, or the end. It's a bit of an anticlimactical end, considering it started off on fire. Was this a good Raw throughout? No, it wasn't. So we got Sheamus and Cesaro going against the Hardy Boys. 3 falls tag team match, championship match. Sheamus and Sarah get the first fall, Hardy Boys get the second fall, but then the match ends via disqualification or count out or something or another. Kurt Angle doesn't come down to the ring to sort it out to let the match start again or whatever. Kurt Angle's still going off about this scandal or something's going on about him. There is at some point that got involved in it, like maybe giving an impression that he knew something about it. But then the Kurt Angle didn't appreciate that. So that was Monday Night Raw in a nutshell. It was a bit crap. And we had SmackDown. You know what happened last week to SmackDown with me? Right. I gave some... it didn't start off brilliant, but at least it got a little bit of momentum and it was going somewhere, like, maybe, I don't know. So we had SmackDown, we got the New Day, and then we got the Fashion Police, and then we got the Usos and Colognes. They have a little bit of a chatty with the police at the beginning of the match. Whatever. They have a match. I'm assuming the New Day and the Febreze one. That's the Fashion Police. Fandango and Tyler Breeze. Then we got a segment with Mojo. Oh God, I'm so bored of Mojo. He looks the part, it just hasn't got it up there. And then Zack Ryder comes. I think Zack Ryder's come to save his buddy, realising that his career's down the shitter. He goes, let's be tag team buds again. But no doubt there'll be a heel turn for Zack Ryder at some point. I see that one coming 100 miles away. There we have that. Then we've got Naomi, the women's tag team champion, going against Delilah, Jimmy Fire Snuka's daughter. If for some reason her always getting a bit of a push, or she's getting a bit of tally time, as you know, her career was pretty over not that long ago. Didn't she suffered an injury or something? But she has a match against Naomi. Lorna gets involved at the end of the match, but Naomi did win the match. And Lorna gave a sit-down spine buster to Naomi to give an impression that she means business for their main event, which is Money in the Bank this Sunday, I think. Then we have another one's match, but I can't be bothered. Thanks between Shot Flair going against Natty, no doubt. I don't care. Then we got a three-way tag team. We got Shinsuke Nakamura, Zack Ryder. Oh yeah, sorry. Before getting to that, we had a segment between Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton, basically trying to put over their match at Money in the Bank. Randy's going to come. By the way, Randy Orton, when Jinder Mahal was outside bad talking Randy Orton with his Bollywood boys, Randy Orton gave him an RKO from nowhere. This was one of the highlights of the night, no doubt. See, if anything happens exciting, I get excited. Right, then we had Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, Sami Zayn going against Owens, Dolph Ziggler, and Baron Corbin. Yeah, that's scuffle. AJ Styles team won with Shinsuke Nakamura as Zack Ryder. Then a bit of a push with the ladder here, and then at the end of the SmackDown, Shinsuke Nakamura got the top of the ladder instigating or suggesting that he's going to win the Money in the Bank match at Money in the Bank. So that was Raw, that was SmackDown, and Wade Keller was completely and utterly burying Ty Dillinger 10 on his show, saying that he isn't that good on the mic, he isn't that good a performer, and he hasn't got that charisma, and his gimmick sucks. Well, at least he's got a gimmick, and he has got charisma, and he is good on the mic. Just don't like him because there's a little bit of flair about him, there's a little bit of style, and you don't like anybody who's got a character and a gimmick Screw you, Kelly, you don't know nothing about wrestling. Oh, why don't you just give up your day job and watch romantic films and talk about them? Get drama queen. And I digress back to the topic at hand. SmackDown. We got NXT. They've changed the music from what it used to, so they don't like it. Doesn't matter. Right, we have Drew McIntyre going against Jobby. McIntyre wins. Then we have the Author of Pain going against Jobbers. They win. It's been a Jobbers night. Jobbers night out. Or Job Fantastic. I have a way to look about it. There was a lot of jobbers on show tonight. What do you call them? Whatever. I call them jobbers. And then after Author's Pain win with their Super Collider, the Heavy Machinery get called out by them, by the Author's Pain, call the Heavy Machinery out. They come, have a bit of standoff. The manager gets his boys out the ring, and Heavy Machinery are looking or standing tall. So, you know, there we go. Then we have Valentina Dream going against a jobber. But this jobber had style. I must admit, this jobber was trying to give a good impression to somebody, because this dude could move. He had some good moves. But Dream won. Valentina, whatever, that's his name. He's alright. He's a bit peculiar, but he's impressively good. Then we got a three-way tag team. No, three-way elimination match for the Women's NXT title. Oh yeah, for some reason. Oh no, Okino, that's what I call him. He used to be called Chris Hero. He wants to go against Aleister Black for some reason. That'd be, I don't know if it's next week or whatever, but that match will happen. So we got Ruby Riott, we got Nikki Cross going against Asuka for the women's bout. Right. It was a good match. Ruby Riott gets counted out, she's gone. Left with Nikki Cross and Asuka. These two have a burnout, or whatever, I don't know. What would JR say? Slobber knocker. And basically, they take this match everywhere. They get counted out, disqualified because they're out the ring. They go to where the women have the makeup on. They go everywhere and they back up and they make it back to the announce table where they do some kind of move where Nikki Cross lands Asuka with a crossbody or something. I can't tell you what it was called, but it was interesting. Who got the upper hand? Nobody knows because they were both laid out. That was NXT. There we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Boof. Right. Boof. Right. Now, like I was saying at the beginning of the show, I'll get to that. We've got this thing going on in the minute in the rest of the world between Vince Russo and what's his name? Oh, it'll come to me. Jim Cornette. And basically they ate each other's guts. And basically, you know what happened? Table for three. I heard that. Then Russo said something and he did a national apology. Basically, a sarcastic one. But basically, Jim Cornette said basically to Jim Ross, said to Vince Russo, "Goes a meet anytime, any place, anywhere, but no cameras, no guns, no knives. But I can use a stick." Okay then, whatever. Not in the real world, Jim. Not in the real world. And then Jim Cornette on his last show said to Vince Russo, he goes, "Yeah, I apologise. He went through all the shit. They've all gone through the shit. If I'm not explaining it well enough, go look it up on the internet or on YouTube. Jim Cornette and Vince Russo. A lot of shit's burning up between them at the minute. And the last show that Jim Cornette did on his own, he's got a podcast show, basically said to Vince Russo, I've got a surprise for you. I've got something, like a present for you. And you're something about, I know where you live. And you're going to get it one day. Now that is a threat to Vince Russo. Jim Cornette has lost the bloody plot. He's gone mad. It's not enough that he threatens someone to a death match that nobody's going to get to see. No cameras, no money involved. But now he's threatened to literally, I think, in a manner of speaking, if you read between the lines, he's going to go to Vince Russo's house and shoot him. What the hell is going on here? What's going on? It's interesting what's going on at the moment. I don't know if you watch Vince Russo's Castrating the Marks. I do every Friday. And I listen to Jim Cornette as well. And I listen to Wrestling Soup. And I listen to the Don Tony show. Broadcast shows. If you haven't heard them, go listen to them. You might hear and something to wrestle with. But I don't like. Oh yeah, by the way, Jim Cornette. Don't slap the out of it while I don't appreciate it. So there's what's going on in that world of the wrestling world with the talking and the podcasters and the pundits and the whatever. It's all going out of control at the minute. It's all more interesting than actually what's going on in the ring. If you know what I'm saying. So that was Monday Night Raw, that was NXT, that was SmackDown Live, and what I thought about Jim Cornette, you madman. If he's not careful, he's going to end up being arrested. So, this has been Wrestling Tack. This is Mr. Marvelous. You're welcome. So, eat my bicep, bitches. Ta-ta.